welcome to you. My name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction, and today's video comes courtesy of a lovely share by the fabulous Autumn Beckman. I will link her channel in the description box below. She shared with myself and a couple of other of your fave luxury YouTubers a couple of articles about Axel Dumas' comments on people reselling their Birkins and how it was preventing the real Hermes customers from securing handbags. Now, I have a couple of links to the articles below. I'm not going to respond or react to those articles per se, but just a couple of observations I have around who are the real Hermes customers and are they any better than any other customers from any other luxury brands? What separates them and what makes them the same, or perhaps even more disrespectful to this brand? So Mr. Dumas seems to think that the real Hermes customers are missing out on their Birkins because people are going and getting quota bags and then reselling them. Who are these people stealing from the real Hermes customers? Look, there's a few things that I have discovered about this Hermes game. Little old innocent me who didn't know much at all in the few years that I've been playing around on the luxury YouTubes. Because before that, I couldn't care less about Hermes, to be honest. But I've had a recent love affair because of some fabulous experiences that have resulted in these beautiful, beautiful bags. My Birkin 30 that I got from Paris, and my Kelly 25 that I got from my very own journey here in Brisbane. Now, when I was offered this bag in the Paris boutique, I was not an Hermes customer. I had bought a couple of little bits and pieces, but I was not what you'd call a loyal Hermes customer, someone deserving of being offered a Birkin. Yet I was offered a Birkin. I wonder why that is. A lot of you in the video where I did story time and revealed the bag had your own theories on this. You said perhaps they knew that you had a YouTube channel and so they wanted to give you a good experience, so you would give people your story and that would inspire them that they too could be offered a Birkin bag. I thought, that's a bit of a stretch. I doubt that they've done their homework on me, but some people absolutely thought that they would have done. So does that mean that I was deserving or not deserving? Did I take a bag from somebody else? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I was grateful for it, but I have to admit, one of the reasons that I decided to purchase it, because I'd never considered buying one before, was the fact that I could flip it, that there would be somebody out there desperate for that bag in that colour that wouldn't be offered it at the boutique like I was, kind of like the lotto, and that I could make a healthy return. Well, that was over 3 years ago now, and I still have the bag because I love it. So I could have been guilty of being one of those people. Yet I know that most of the people who are hustling to get a bag offered is because they don't want to pay resale price. It's extortionate the amount that you're spending on resale prices for Hermes pieces. And the people who really want a bag for the retail price, even though that's, you know, quite on the ridiculous side too, right? But you're paying for the name, the exclusivity, the scarcity, the game, all of those sorts of things. The people who are buying off the resale market just want the bag. I don't think they're your real customers. They're not the ones that are prepared to go and forge a relationship with you. They're not the ones that are happy to go and visit every other week and keep buying things and demonstrating their loyalty to the brand. They're the people that actually want the bag. I would say your real customers are not getting rewarded with bags. The people who are getting given so many bags that they just want to go and trade them in because it's not what they want. You see on TikTok, you know, there's some hilarious skits about people who, I just got offered this bag, I want to flip it. They take it straight to a luxury resale site and get a price on it. It's fresh out of the box, never touched by anybody. How are these people getting the bags? Is it through their name? Is it because of their long-standing tenure? Like, you know, will we ever know? But if you're just giving the bags away, Hermes, as a token gesture to your good clients, well, of course they're going to disrespect you and flog them off and make some money from some sucker that, you know, definitely just wants that specific bag. That's inherent in human nature. That doesn't just happen at Hermes either. I bought my Chanel heart bag because it was offered to a VIP who said, well, I'd be crazy not to take it. These bags are so scarce. Purchased the bag along with some other ready-to-wear that they already purchased, and then flipped it with a reseller, and I bought it for a premium because there's no way I'd be able to get it from the boutique at retail price. But I really wanted that bag. So it's quite interesting how Hermes define what their ideal customer is and who is hard done by. I think that it's in the hands of Hermes as to who is hard done by. And if they have customers coming in on the regular, purchasing pieces and demonstrating their loyalty, then why wouldn't those people be offered a handbag? And if those people only get the handbag to flip it, because it's not something that means anything to them, but the other things do, well, then they're no better than any other luxury customer from any other luxury brand. If you go into any resale consignment store, the amount of Birkin bait that is scattered around every consignment store. My good friend Connor, his consignment store Conrad's Closet, he's always got little bits and pieces from Hermes. Brand new shoes, bracelets, small leather goods, homewares. They're the things that people go and pick up just to show a bit of interest. And they're the things that tend to go, pretty quickly. The things that Hermes don't necessarily track on your social media profile if you're selling them. Things that are a little bit harder to understand how long you've had it, whether or not you bought it from a boutique. Whereas we're all aware of some people who have purchased things from the boutique and sold them pretty quickly afterwards, and then been sent a cease and desist letter for being accused of being on the resale market. Yet they bought the things to earn it. So isn't it their business what they do with the bag once they get it? I was even asked when I started my Hermes journey if I was going to do some kind of personal shopping service, which I'm sure a lot of other people do because it was kind of a known thing. Where was I just going to go and buy things that would count for my journey and then sell them and buy them on behalf of other people, sell them to them at a discounted price, but only end up, out of pocket myself a small amount compared to what I would if I was trying to hawk things off on the pre-sale market. So I would get to being offered a quota bag more quickly than if I was just organically picking things that suited me. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's genius, right? But I couldn't believe that that's how some people do it. And at the end of the day, Hermes still get the cash in the till. So what is their problem? It's clear to me that Hermes customers, just like every other luxury customer, well, not every other one, but like luxury customers from other brands, they're still hustlers. They're still looking to get the best price. They're still looking to get the best deal. They're still looking to not hold on to luxury things that they don't want if they could recover some money for them. They're hustling. They're no different. They're not more esteemed than customers of any other luxury brand who buy and sell their luxury goods so that they can have the latest thing, or try something and maybe it doesn't work for them so they sell it on, or somebody contacts them and offers them an exorbitant amount of money for something that's rare and they say, okay, why not? It didn't mean that much to me anyway. It's funny that Hermes don't think their customers are those people, because they so are. And we know from watching YouTube how many of the people that we watch are constantly selling their Hermes pieces. You want to know something funny? I've not sold any of mine. I sold one scarf. It was a scarf with a horse on it. I do not know why I bought it. I was obsessed with having a scarf for my convertible, my drop top, so that I could wear it around my hair, and it never came out of the box. I sold that. But everything else I've purchased from Hermes, I have not sold. Yet I've sold a lot of my luxury pieces that didn't work out for me, a lot of classics. I cannot imagine selling these. Because, this just came from such an extraordinary experience. And so did this. And I love it. And I've just done a video reviewing it after 6 months. I love it. Will that, if I did sell them, can I imagine Hermes frowning upon me and saying, wow, you've just impacted on your relationship with the brand? Yeah, probably, if they even cared about who I am. But the reality is, if they started to look into their actual VIP customers, they're the ones selling the most. They're the ones flogging the most off because they get offered the most. What is their relationship with personal shoppers? Is it with the personal shopper Or is it with the client that the personal shopper is shopping for? A lot of the time the personal shoppers buy up the inventory and then sell it on. They're not buying it on behalf of somebody. How does that work? What are you perpetuating in the way that you wheel and deal your luxury bags? And in this case, Birkins. I just think it's quite hilarious that at the end of the day, it's quite democratized, even though it's absurd. We all know the game is absurd. And we know the players are, you know, in a different echelon of disposable income or responsible spending, you might call it. But there's the same human part is scarcity, exclusivity, FOMO drives the want and need for things. You figure out a way to get it. You figure out a way to minimize the damage to your back pocket as a result of how you got it. And if you're given a better opportunity to capitalize on your investment, you take it. It's just what people do. It's just what people do. And Hermes, people are your customers. So you're not that special after all. Anyway, I just thought it was all of these thoughts came to me and I thought, I'm going to put that in a video. So thank you, Autumn, for inspiring this video. If you're interested in reading those articles, I will pop the links in the description box below. I'll also link my Hermes playlist, so if you want to catch up on my experiences with Hermes, how I got these beautiful pieces that I've just showed you, what I think about them, what they cost me, please go and watch that playlist. I'm sure you'll get a lot of entertainment out of it. Some of you might get a little bit annoyed because I was really gifted my Birkin in Paris. There's no good reason that I was given that bag. But yeah, I'm a convert. I do enjoy certain pieces, but I am very much enjoying certain pieces from certain brands more and more. So I'm not obsessive like I used to be, where anytime Fendi put out a collection, I was making a short list. I'm not like that anymore. I don't pre-order. I am very particular, and you'll see that when you see my next unboxing. So if you want to see that one, please hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I would love to see you back for that. Add your commentary in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you and your thoughts on this particular topic. And give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. That just tells the algorithm that you've enjoyed it and sends it out to more people. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Ciao.